Hey there, train fans. Welcome back to Other Side of the Tracks. I am Chris. Well, since today is November 3rd, 2024, we are 2 days before the 2024 presidential election. I got to go ahead and slip in another little Trump themed item before the big election day. So, we have here a box from Legacy Station, our friends down in Georgia. They've done a number of custom Trump runs as of late. And very recently, just a couple weeks ago, they, I guess, dug out of storage some old K line boxcars they had laying around. Some Mars Milky Way reefers, nonetheless, and repurposed them into Trump graffiti boxcars. All right, so let's go ahead and give it a gander. Get Mr. Trump to help us out here. I got this at the Trump rally in Waco, Texas, which was the first official rally of his 2024 campaign. This is not the first time that Legacy Station has taken an item and put Trump themed decals on it. When MTH released their DNC ballot boxcars, there were 4 different boxcars. Legacy Station had an option when you purchased those cars on if you wanted to put Trump-related graffiti on them. And I had considered buying one, but I ultimately passed, as I had the boxcar set, and, well, it just seemed a little redundant since it was the same boxcar but with graffiti on it. Maybe I should have. There we go. K-Line. Yeah, you don't see too many K-Lines anymore since K-Line went bye-bye in 2008. Here's the original details on the car that they took. As I said, this was a very limited run that they had. Less than 30 of these that they produced in this Trump graffiti theming. Very cool. So these were released in October 2024, and I grabbed a screenshot from the Legacy Station website of the listing of this item, and it mentioned that there were only 26 made of this limited run. Interestingly, since then, they have deleted that reference to the number produced. It no longer says how many were made. But it seems that there are 7 still left available as of today, November 3rd, 2024, as I just looked at the website right now. So let's get this out of here. All right, I have to use my knife to get this box open here. It's really jammed in there. So I know on eBay, they do have a lot of little custom pieces that have been made. They just print them out so they can make an infinite number. So some of those look interesting, and maybe at some point I will partake in some of those. But at this point in time, I've really been focusing on these limited runs. Once they're gone, they are gone. So, and we sure have had a few items come out this year in advance of this election, and there are still items that have been pre-ordered that have not yet been produced, or I should say delivered. So some things won't make it in time for the election, unfortunately, but we will see those items when they show up. For instance, Brady's Trains has a locomotive. MTH has a generic Trump-themed locomotive as well. We got some caboose items. So, more to come. For a K-Line car, this is probably more on the higher end of what they had available. We've got these little add-on ladders. We got a little step here. Below the doors. Steps down here. This nice walkboard here. On the roof. Opening doors on the roof. Thing just formed in, but we do have these ladders that were added on. Let's see here. trucks are actually sprung. So always a nice feature. We have some add-on detail here on the underside of the piece. So this is like flaking on the wheels there. They took the cast iron and put some kind of coating on it, but it's peeling off from age. I don't know. Let's get to the main show here. So originally it said Mars and Milky Way when you crave good candy. So now we have our little decals that were added on top of it. Very nice. Red, white, and blue, an American flag. Trump, MAGA. You crave good USA. That's a funny touch. And 2024 over here on this side. So, nice graffiti piece. This is going to be my very first item that has any kind of quote-unquote graffiti on it. I've just never been a big fan of graffiti type, but this is more than just your typical little spray paint job that you would see on some of those pieces out there. And since it's, well, Trump themed, I'm like, why not? Only 26 of these were made. Would go nicely with our Trump themed lineup. We do have a few engines and cars here already on the layout. It says O scale on the box. It's about 11.5 inches in length, coupler to coupler. About 3 3/4 inches in height. So definitely like all these interesting pieces that Legacy Station has been putting out, and wanted to give them some support and show off this item. So if you want to add one of these to your collection, one of 26, go to the Legacy Station website. I'll put a link in the description of this video. I believe they also were selling these on eBay. All right, well, that's enough jibber jabber. Let's get this on the rails. Give it a spin here as part of our Trump Train 2024. All right, here's our Legacy Station Trump Train. We got our 2024 Lionel ES44, one of 150 units. Of course, our Hobo Graffiti Mega Car, one of 26. We have our newly released Trump Rally Car. This is the second variation. Originally, they made a batch of 100, although they released a few additional ones after that. First variation Trump Rally Car. Electric voltmeter, of course. Black car with semi-load. Trump 45. And Trump 47. We all do our part. Okay. This flat car with Marine Force One, not from Legacy Station, but, well, I got to throw it on there just because it looks cool. And hopefully someday Legacy Station will come out with a caboose that will match this engine as well. We shall see. Well, folks, there we have it. This Legacy Station very limited run Trump 2024 Hobo Graffiti Reefer, originally a Mars Milky Way Reefer. So it has been repurposed for the old Trump campaign here. We'll have 26 made. Again, a few still available as of the filming of this video. A shout out to the fine folks at Legacy Station for their creativity and all these neat, interesting, limited items. They have put out these political themed items all in good fun. After all, these are just toys. So take a chill pill. Calm down if you're getting excited. If it's not your cup of tea, that's quite fine. Well, in closing, be sure to give us a thumbs up here on the video and do subscribe to the channel. It helps me out with our YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to vote during the election if you have not already. All right, we'll see you next time here on the other side of the tracks. I know we've been a little slow with videos lately. Been working a lot. Got a little backlog of goodies here, but got lots of big plans in the coming weeks. So stay tuned. We'll see you next time. Take care.